Hi everyone, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Ro and I'm a graduate on a budget. If you are not new to my channel, welcome back. It has been quite a long time since I've connected with you all, but I am back. Also, thank you all so much for subscribing to my channel. I reached 300 subscribers while I was away from YouTube, and I am super grateful for all of y'all, both my old and new subscribers. So thank you so much. So a lot have been transpiring over the past few months, which played a part in me technically being MIA on here. As you can tell by the title, I have moved from the US territory back to my home country, which is in the Eastern Caribbean. This move somewhat complicated my budgeting journey since I am now using a different currency, which is the XCD or the Eastern Caribbean dollar. Also, I am no longer bi-weekly paid. I am now monthly paid, and one paycheck a month can take a little while to get used to, but I am figuring it out, and I'll try to speak on that today while I stuff these categories using a portion of my income from my new job. So in today's video, as I just mentioned, I'm going to have a little chit chat with you guys about transitioning from budgeting in one currency to another while I stuff the cash envelopes for my variable expenses, which I have right here, as well as my sinking funds, which are in this binder. But before I get into the stuffing, I'm going to count the cash and set it out in my cash tray. And as you can tell, this is not the US currency. This is the Eastern Caribbean currency, or XCD. So this is the $100 bill. This is how it looks. I have a 50 in here, I believe. If you're not familiar with it, this is the $50 bill. This is the 20. This is the 10. It's pretty old, but and then this is the 5. We do not have $1 bills. We have coins. So yeah. Okay, so let's count the cash and set it out. How they all turn the same way. Let me turn them the same way. Okay. So I have 100, 200, 300, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 700, 750, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75. So it's 1975, which is approximately 700 and let me convert it. Standard rate per my research is 2.7, or some use 2.7169. So 1975 divided by 2.7 is 731, so roughly $730. And if I use 2.7169, it's gonna be 727 roughly. So it's around 730 US dollars once I convert it to USD, just so that you can have an idea of how much it is in the US currency. I'm gonna put this to the side. Hi y'all, I'm recording this voiceover to point out that yes, I did not use the cash tray properly. I usually place each denomination in its own slot, but I haven't cashed stuff in so long that I seemingly forgot how to use a cash tray properly. But I'll get it together next time. Okay, so I have my envelopes here and they're all empty. I actually have not stuffed them since I've returned to this island, so yeah. I have the amounts written down in my budget planner that I got from Amazon. So let's get into it. I'm gonna open it and put it to the side and then start stuffing my envelopes. Okay, so first we have eating out, and this category is getting $300. Just gonna give it 3 $100 bills. Also, if you're hearing music, I don't know where that's coming from, but it's somewhere in the neighborhood and it's pretty loud. So yeah, it's the weekend. So this is 3, 1, 2, 300, just to count it to verify. Let me just put this here. Next is grocery, and groceries is getting $200. And this may seem like a small amount, but I am no longer living on my own. I am back in my bedroom in my mom's house, so I don't have to worry too much about getting groceries. My mom willingly takes care of that. She encourages me to save funds to cover as much of the cost of the next degree I wish to get, which is my master's degree. So yeah, I am super grateful for that. Groceries is getting $200. Next is home, and home is getting $250. So 100, 200, 250 in home. And also, this is my first time stuffing using a monthly paycheck, so I'm just trying to figure out which amounts work for me. I guess by next month I should be able to figure out, based on how much I spend this month, between now and my next pay date, I should be more comfortable stuffing certain amounts in these envelopes. So yeah, it's just like trial and error at this point. Also, I forgot to highlight here that the fact that I am now in a different country, it is not as easy for me to just multiply my bi-weekly amounts by 2, which is what I would have done if I was still in that territory and I just got a monthly job. I now have to take into consideration the difference in prices for groceries or other items here in my home country versus in the US territory as well. So since my return, I've realized that there are certain items that are cheaper and then there are some that are more expensive here than in the USVI. So it is just for me to figure out what amounts will work for my budget in the upcoming months. Okay, so home got $250. Next is miscellaneous, and that is getting $50. Let me do 2 20s. 10, only 10, yeah. So 20, 40, 50. Next is toiletries, and that is getting $75. How am I gonna do that? Do I have any more? Oh, I have another 50. Okay, I think I may not have enough 50s because I went to the ATM and I got mostly 20s and $100 bills. I'm thinking that I may stuff home and miscellaneous in the same envelope and then split it once I break $100 bill, because I still need 250s for my sinking funds. So I'd rather have the 50s in those than in my day-to-day expenses category. So let me just, I'm sorry for the confusion, but let me just take out this, since I'm now realizing I don't have enough 50s. I am going to just put these back and then just stuff an extra $100 bill. So it's gonna be the $250 plus the $50. So this is both home and miscellaneous. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I wasn't able to go into the bank this last week, so I had to go to the ATM this weekend, and I am now dealing with the consequences of doing so. So this is home and miscellaneous, and I'm gonna make a note of that once I'm done stuffing these so that I can remember, hey, I need to put $50 from this in miscellaneous once I'm able to break this $100 bill. Next is toiletries, and that is gonna get 75. So I'm going to do, let's do 3 20s, the 10 and the 5. So that is 20, 40, 60, 75. Also, just to give you guys a little update on my journey, so as you will see shortly, I emptied my sinking fund binder, mainly because, as I mentioned earlier, the US currency is not the primary currency here. So I took that all to the bank and deposited it to my savings account, and I am now starting over. But I'll of course be stuffing using my local currency. I, however, didn't do that for my 100 envelope savings challenge. I've decided to finish it with the US currency. So I'll just get USD from the bank, and once I'm done, I'll deposit it all to my savings account. I actually did consider on stuffing this challenge as well, but I am more than halfway done. So I was like, why not? So I was like, why not keep at it? I can just exchange XCD for USD at my bank, or simply withdraw money in USD rather than in XCD when doing withdrawals for this challenge. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this in USD, and once I'm done, unstuff it, deposit it, and restart it using my local currency. Okay, so next is transportation, and it is the last category, and that is getting $700. And that is a lot because I do have to commute quite often. I am living in a twin island federation. I live on the smaller island, but my workplace is on the bigger island. So some days I have to commute to work via boat, which is bit costly, not too costly, but it adds up. So I ensure to stuff a good amount in transportation to cover gas on land and as well as boat fare. So this, just ensure that this is 700. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $700 for transportation. Okay, so that is that for my variable expenses. I'm now going to move on to my sinking funds. Let's just put these to the side. Oh, let's put them over here instead. Okay, let me get the binder. And only a few are getting stuffed today. I also need to remove these trackers and get fresh trackers, but not right now. I'll do that later on this week. So beauty is the first one today, and it's getting $100. I should probably just remove this one time. Then I'll get fresh one later this week. I also don't know. Oh, the tracker printed out on my envelope. Well, okay. Guess they were in there too long, just closed up, because I haven't used this in so long since I unstuffed it. So that's $100 for beauty. Birthday is getting $50. Also, if you hear rambling, it's my cat. My bad. It's getting $50. Next is emergency fund. Where is it? Is it not in here? Oh, emergency fund. That is getting $50 as well. Did I just close it? Okay. Next is me, and I'm getting $100. And lastly is my parents binder, which I have labeled as mommy because I have yet to buy the new stickers to relabel my envelopes, which I plan to do pretty soon because I plan to change up some of my categories, get new categories, remove some of the old categories and so forth. But this envelope right here, mommy is gonna get $100. This should be $100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And that is it from my sinking funds. Didn't do much, but better than nothing. And that is it for this video, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.